Welcome to a new video which is about limits of trigonometric functions. This topic is a wide topic, and because of that I will make two videos about that, and this video is the first part of the topic. If you want to support this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell to turn on the notifications to be aware of the upcoming videos. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Okay guys, here we have two important formulas that we need to know to solve limit questions in trigonometric functions. In the first one we have sine x divided by x. When x goes to 0, the value of that function is 1. Actually, I draw the graph of sine x divided by x here, and as you can see, this is the origin. Okay, when x approaches to 0 over the function, as you can see, from the right side or from the left side, the function goes to 1, guys. So this is the value of 1. We can easily see it over the graph that the limit of sine x divided by x is equal to 1. And at the bottom we have the graph of tangent x divided by x. I just got it from Google. If you can just search it, and you can just find the graph of tangent x divided by x there as well. And here also, if you look at the graph, again, when x approaches 0, okay, over the function, that is important, over the function, from the left or from the right side, we have y value as 1. Again, tangent x divided by x, when x goes to 0, the limit of that function is equal to 1. If you look at here, when x is equal to 0, the function is undefined. You can just keep it in the mind, but that doesn't mean that there is no limit. There is a limit, and which is equal to 1, guys. And this is about continuity, which is going to be one of our upcoming topics. We will take a look at the continuity in the next topic, but right now we can just keep it there. So as a second thing, we need to keep in mind that always limit when x goes to 0, tangent x divided by x, the value of that function is 1, guys. And this is our first question, and it says limit when x goes to 0, what is the value of sine 2x divided by 5x? In such questions, if you realize here, that is x and that is x also, guys. In such questions, guys, you need to make this part and that part same. Here we have 2x and here we have 5x. What we can do is, let me write the question here also, again, one more time. I'll put here 2 and then I'll put here 2. Why? Because I just want to switch 5 and 2 in the next step. So in the next step, I'm going to have limit when x goes to 0, 2 times sine 2x divided by 5 times, I'm going to have 2x here. And now as you can see, I have 2x as an angle, and at the bottom I have 2 of x also here. So I'll just take this as a multiplier, and then I'm going to have 2 divided by 5 in front of the whole limit. Limit when x goes to 0, sine 2x divided by 2x. So from this part, guys, I'm going to have 1. So this is going to be 2 divided by 5 times 1, which is 2 divided by 5, guys. And let's take a look at the next example. Okay, guys, we have a new question, and in this question it says when x goes to 4, what is the value of tangent x minus 4 divided by 2 times x minus 8? In such questions, guys, always try to make a connection between denominator and that angle. So we have x minus 4 here, and we have 2x minus 8 in the denominator. So the denominator part can be written as 2 times in 2 parentheses x minus 4, guys. And once you do it, as you can see, here we have x minus 4, let's call it t, and here we have also x minus 4, and let's say this is also t. So if you say x minus 4, let's say this is t, and then the whole expression can be written as limit when t goes to, guys. When x goes to 4, if you look at here, t goes to 0, right? Because 4 minus 4 is going to be 0. So t is going to be going to 0. And then the leftover becomes tangent t divided by 2 times t. And now we can easily solve this question from this point. And then the next step becomes limit when t goes to 0, tangent t divided by 2 times t. There is 1, you can figure in this way. There is 1 divided by 2, a multiplier. You can put it in front of the whole expression, times limit when t goes to 0, tangent t divided by t. We know that from the second property, this part is 1, so I'm going to have 1 divided by 2 times 1, and the result is going to be 1 divided by 2 in this case. And let's continue with the next question. We may have such questions also, which are evaluating questions actually. All what we're going to do is we're going to just put pi divided by 6 instead of x. That's all what we're going to do. And once you do it, we're going to have cotangent pi over 6 is actually 30 degree. So I'm going to just write 30 degree plus 2 times cosine 30 degree divided by 1 minus sine 30 degree. And of course you need to know the values of those functions, and if you memorize those values you can use them in such places, that is for sure. But let's say you don't know those values and you want to learn how you can find those values. If you know that special right triangle, let's say this is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. This part, which is opposite side of the 30 degree, if this side is 1 and then this side, which is opposite side of 60 degree, is going to be square root of 3, and then hypotenuse is going to be 2. So by using this special right triangle, we can easily calculate the values of cotangent, cosine, and sine. Okay guys, from here I'm going to just evaluate the trigonometric functions. Cotangent 30 degree. If you look at the situation from the 30 degree angle, it is adjacent divided by opposite. So it's going to be square root of 3 divided by 1, which is square root of 3 guys. Plus 2 times cosine 30 degree. Cosine is what? Adjacent, which is square root of 3 divided by hypotenuse, which is 2. So it's going to be square root of 3 divided by 2 guys. Divided by 1 minus sine 30 is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So we're going to have 1 divided by 2 from here. And then here, those are going to be gone. So the leftover is 2 square root of 3 plus square root of 3 is going to be 2 square root of 3 guys. Divided by 1 divided by 2. And we're going to have from here 2 square root of 3 times 2 divided by 1. And then we're going to have 2 times 2, which is 4. 4 times square root of 3 divided by 1, which is 4 square root of 3 guys. And let's take a look at the next question. Okay guys, this is our last question in this video. And in this question, we have when x goes to 1, what is the value of sine of 2x minus 2 divided by 3x minus 3? As I said at the beginning, we need to make a connection, okay, between this number and then that number that we have in the denominator. Here we see that this is actually in 2 parentheses, okay, x minus 1. Here we have in 3 parentheses x minus 1. So how we can make this 3 times x minus 1 the same as in 2 parentheses x minus 1. So if we multiply this number, okay, the denominator by 2 divided by 3, and then we can make them same, okay. So we're going to have limit when x goes to 1, sine of 2x minus 2 divided by, I'm going to just multiply 2 divided by 3 times 3 times x minus 1 guys. And of course, once I do this, I'm going to multiply the numerator by 2 divided by 3 as well, in order not to change the value of the fraction. So in the next step, these will be gone. So we're going to have limit when x goes to 1, I'm going to have 2 divided by 3 times sine 2x minus 2 divided by 2 times x minus 1 guys. So if you distribute these two actually, and then I'm going to have the same thing. So just put this in front of the limit. You can think it as a constant. So it's going to be 2 divided by 3 times limit when x goes to 1, sine 2x minus 2 divided by 2x minus 2. So here we're going to think that, okay, let's say 2x minus 2 is equal to t guys. When x goes to 1, t is going to go to 0. So we can think it in this way. Limit when t goes to 0, because when x goes to 1, just put here 1, okay, t becomes 0. So we're going to have t here. So when t goes to 0, I'm going to have sine t divided by t guys. And as you can see, this is similar to the first property. So I'm going to have, of course, there was 2 divided by 3 in front of it. So I'm going to have 2 divided by 3 times 1, which is 2 over 3 guys. And that is the final solution. There are a couple properties that we will take a look at in the second part of this video. If you have any question, you can put them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you in the upcoming video.